Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a MAC starter kit video. First of all, let me just apologise for not making a video in over a week. I've just been really busy, to be honest. My boyfriend has gone away to Canada. He's doing a course in like snowboarding instructing, so I've been seeing him quite a lot because I'm obviously going to miss him because he's going for quite a long time. So yeah, so I'm just trying to keep myself busy and sort of take my mind off it. But yeah, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, got a new little puppy. If you follow my, if you subscribe to my new channel, which I've just started, which is called SWalkerVlogs, I'll put a link to it in the description box down below. But if you subscribe to that channel, then you can basically expect to see some more personal videos of me, some of the puppy and some things that I'm just doing. Just loads of random, more personal, like get to know me style videos. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to sort of go through it as if I'm applying a full face of makeup from start to finish, what I'd use if I was to get it all from MAC. I'll start off with some sort of base products. I really like Strobe cream by MAC. I haven't got it with me at the moment. But it's in a white tube with a black lid, and it's basically an iridescent sort of moisturiser type product, and it has a lot of luminosity in it. It has like a pink pearl, and it just gives your skin a really fresh, youthful look. You can wear it by itself if you're not wearing any makeup and it'll look great. It just makes your skin look really fresh and really glowy as well. Okay, so as for foundation, there is a huge range at MAC. And the reason why it's credited a lot for their foundations is just because they have so many different shades, and they also come in various different textures. They're aimed at different skin types, skin tones, and then you have to choose whether you're an NC or an NW, which I could make a whole entire video on. For now, all I can say to you is just go to the MAC counter, ask one of the makeup artists there what skin type you are, and I'm sure they'll be able to tell you straight away and recommend a foundation that you want. My favourite is Studio Fix Fluid. It comes in a glass bottle like this, and it actually comes with a black sort of velvet looking lid, but you can buy these pumps separately, which are only £2.50, and it's a lot easier than sort of pouring it out. You can just easily pump as much out as you need. This foundation is sort of a medium to full coverage. You can mix it in with the Strobe cream that I mentioned before and have sort of a more luminous, slightly sheerer foundation, but I personally like a little bit more coverage, so this is my favourite foundation for the liquid. So for cream foundations, my favourite is the Studio Tech. Now this is cream foundation, and it's sort of a really nice velvet cashmere looking finish to the skin. It's really nice. This is sort of a satin finish. It's not matte and it's not really glowy. It's sort of somewhere at that halfway point, and this is more of a matte velvet kind of look. But I absolutely love both of these. So on to concealer. My favourite is the Studio Finish, which looks like this. It comes in a little black pot, which is the same as the eyeshadows, and it's a very thick, opaque, full coverage concealer. So this is great for blemishes as well as under the eye, and it just covers everything, and it's a really great concealer. So on to powders. I've got two that are my favourite powders that MAC do. The first one being the Mineralised Skin Finish Natural. This is probably my favourite one. I use it every single day, and you can get these in various different shades to suit your skin tone, and it's just a mineralised powder, but it's sort of a pressed form, so it's much easier to sort of carry around and use on the go with a brush, and just apply it, and it gives a really nice finish to the skin. It doesn't have a shimmer in it, but it almost creates the look of like glowing skin, even though it's powder. It's a very strange product, but it's a really good one that I'd recommend. If you really like a full coverage, this is actually a foundation in itself, but if you do like a little bit more coverage, you can set your foundation with this, but just go lightly with it because it could look very cakey if you didn't do it right. This is the Studio Fix powder, and just comes like this. It comes with a little sponge underneath in there, which I wouldn't really recommend using because they do carry a lot of bacteria, or sort of replace them or wash them, whatever you want. But This is Studio Fix powder. It's a matte finish. You can build it up with a kabuki brush, really buff it in and build it up to quite a full coverage actually. But I personally just like it to sort of set this T-zone area. It just gives you a little bit more coverage while you're setting your foundation. Onto eyebrows. Now you can either go with the pencils from MAC, which I really like, or you can go for a powder and just apply it with an angled brush. I do both, to be honest. I probably favour the powder more, but I'll show you that in a second. But these are the pencils that you can get from MAC. They're really, really great eyebrow pencils. Mine is in the colour Spiked, and it just comes in a retractable thing. You just twist it up like that and it's got a very, very fine point. And then to set my eyebrows, I'd really recommend the brow set from MAC. It's just a clear mascara. You don't have to get it from MAC, you can just get clear mascaras pretty cheap. This is in clear, but you can get the tinted ones as well, which are great if you just want a more natural look without any pencil or eyeshadow. So if you are really into doing your eyebrows, then you know, you can splurge out and get some of the MAC items. But to be honest, I wouldn't say that you need them if you're starting up with, you know, some things from MAC. Okay, so on to cheek products. Now the blushes do come in packaging like this. This is a cream blusher. It's my favourite one from MAC and it's called Lady Blush. It's just quite a natural rosy pink colour. So that's a really nice cream blusher if you're into those. So you can buy these palettes, which I believe are £15 or £16, and you can put your MAC blushes in here. If you really like coral blushes, I'd recommend either Peaches or Spring Sheen, and if you like pink blushes, I'd recommend Dolly Mix or Pincher Peach. Okay, so probably one of my favourite products from MAC, the one that I recommend everyone to get, are the mineralised skin finishes. I have quite a few of them. I got into a bit of a collecting phase of them when I first started out collecting makeup, and yeah, I'm just going to show you my top 3. So basically what a mineralised skin finish is, it's kind of like a baked shimmery powder. It comes in the same packaging as the Mineralised Skin Finish Natural, which is just the matte powder, but obviously this is shimmery. So this one's called Gold Deposit. If you're a little bit darker skin toned or you like that more bronzed look, then this would be the one for you. It's called Gold Deposit and it's just a shimmery golden bronze colour. If you're slightly paler skinned, my favourite one to go for is Soft and Gentle. This one has run out. I have a backup of it, but I'm not opening it yet, so I'll just show you this one. It's kind of like a shimmery cream colour. Yeah, it's like a shimmery champagne kind of colour. It's a really great cheek highlight. You can use them under the brows, you can pat them on the lips over some lip gloss, you can do anything with them. And they just give your skin the most amazing glowy highlight ever. I think they're one of the best highlighters. My last 2 cheek products that MAC sell are called cream colour bases. Now these are kind of similar to the cream blushes, but they come in a smaller packaging and they're more sort of just like cream colours, so you can use them anywhere really, but they're mainly sort of for the cheeks. So I've got 2 here which I would really recommend. I've got this one which is Pearl, which is a shimmery creamy champagne colour again. Absolutely amazing cheek highlight colour if you want a glowy sort of highlight. So that's Pearl. And then this one which is called Virgin Isle. Now this is such a strong colour. It's like a bright coral red and it's a great blush colour. It's really, really nice. Okay, moving on to the eyes. I'll start off with eyeshadows. Actually, I'll start off with eyeshadow bases. My favourite bases that MAC do are the paint pots. Basically just an opaque cream that you apply to the lids prior to eyeshadows. So it makes the eyeshadow stick, it gives them a really nice base to hold on to, and it'll just sort of increase the length that it'll stay on, and also it won't crease in your socket line. So my favourite one is called Soft Ochre. I'll just grab and get it for you. So here it is. I've nearly run out of it because, like I said, it's my favourite one, but it's just a cream product. It comes in a little glass pot like this. This is a really good simple one, Soft Ochre, so I'd stick to this one as a nice sort of all-around base. It goes under any eyeshadow. Okay, so onto the actual eyeshadow itself. Again, they come in the little tubs like this, but I actually depot mine into these MAC palettes. So this is my neutral palette. The other one's not very full at all. It's just got basic sort of, I don't know, some brighter colours. I mainly just use neutrals on a day-to-day basis, but I've got a couple of like purples and blues and greens and silvers in there. So I'll go on to my favourite eyeshadows. Ones that I'd really recommend getting are Woodwinked, which is this colour here, which is a golden brown colour. Gorgeous. I'd recommend Nylon as a great highlight, which is there. I'd recommend, let's see, let me think about this. Nylon as a highlight, Woodwinked on the lid. I'd really recommend Satin Taupe as well, which is this one in the middle, which is a deep brown with sort of like a purple undertone. That's on the top there. And then All That Glitters, I guess I've got to say that one. I'll swatch that one for you. Where is it? Here. That's All That Glitters. On this end here. So there's some great neutrals, and then I guess everyone sort of has to have a black and a white. So you've got your basic gesso and carbon. No, this is carbon. Matte white and matte black. You can also get them in little quads, which look like this. So you can put 4 eyeshadows in here and it's magnetic, so they just stick in there. Okay, onto eyeliners and then mascaras, and then we've finished the eyes. Eyeliner, if you want your basic black, I'd go for Smolder, which is just a really nice creamy jet black eyeliner. So it's a kohl eyeliner, it's very, very creamy and it's very, very smudgy, but it's jet black. So it's a great eyeliner. It stays in the waterline and it's just good for smudging underneath the eye, or, you know, wherever you put your eyeliner. MAC also do a gel eyeliner called Black Track, which you can try if you like gel eyeliners. It's just a black cream that you apply with a brush, but I'd stick to the pencil if you're just starting out, but obviously you can get cheap black kohl pencils. The best mascara that MAC do, I think, is the MAC Zoom Lash. I'm wearing it right now, and it makes your eyelashes just really, really long and volumised. It's a very nice one, and it comes in a brush like this. I really do like this mascara actually. Yeah, if you want to get some basics, the Zoom Lash would be the mascara that I definitely go for. And last but not least, on to lip products. I guess my favourites are, this is Snob. It's really nice. I'm going to put some on. Okay, so that's Snob. If you like a really, really bright, almost like red pink, like a fuchsia cerise pink, definitely get Girl About Town. I know Cheryl Cole wears this one, and it's a really nice bright pink. Another bright pink, this is more of a coral sort of orange undertoned pink, is called Impassioned. If you like your bright lipsticks, this would be a really nice one to get. That's that one on the top. It's sort of an orange pink. And you can see these lipsticks are absolutely amazing. They're one of the best lipsticks that I've come across. They're just so creamy and so opaque, as you can see. They've got a slight glaze to them. My 2 favourite nudes are Hue, which is this one, which is literally gone. I'm going to go get another one. So this is Hue. I'll do a little baby swatch because I don't want to waste it. That's Hue, which is a gorgeous, very, very pale baby pink. And then my next favourite nude is called Myth, which is a very sort of creamy, beigey, very, very pale lipstick. It's almost like skin coloured, and that's called Myth. Lip liners. Subculture is a basic nude colour. This will go with all your nude lipsticks. It's just a very, very natural lip colour. You can use that with basically any lipstick or just with a gloss. Yeah, it's called Subculture. And then last but not least, lip glosses. My favourite one is Flora Abundance, which is sort of a creamy pinky nude. It actually is coming up really sort of corally orange for some reason on the camera. It's actually like a pale pink. That's weird. Never mind. So Flora Abundance. So the lip glosses come in packaging like this. And then they also do Dazzle glosses, which are the very, very shimmery, glittery lip glosses. This is called Dazzle Puss. This is from a limited edition collection, but again I'm just telling you about the different products. So Dazzle glosses are the very, very sparkly lipsticks. Then they have Cream Sheen glosses, which are a very, very creamy, opaque lip gloss. This one is called Fashion Whim, which I really, really like. I'll do a little swatch of this. It's there, so it's sort of a nude pink. It's really, really nice. Very, very creamy, very sort of milky looking on the lips. So that's the Cream Sheen glasses. And then they have the lip jellies, or lip jellies, or whatever you want to call them, jellies. They come in a squeezy tube like this. This is called Resort Life. It was from the Venomous Villains collection, but they do other lip jellies in different colours. I'll just show you this. These come in a squeezy tube, and they're usually very, very shimmery. That's that one there. You can see how like iridescent that is. And I think that's basically it. Oh my god, I missed out brushes. Okay, here are my top 5 eye brushes that I recommend. For laying down eyeshadow, just basic, flat, put on your eyeshadow in a rush. The 252, which is just a flat eyeshadow brush. You'll have to excuse the dirtiness of these. Then we've got the 217, which is amazing for blending. You can use it again for applying basic eyeshadow on the lid. Just a fluffy blending brush, that's the 217. 224, which is amazing for concealer and blending out eyeshadow. Amazing fluffy dome brush. 219 for under the eye. It's a really, really little precise brush. You can use it in the socket line for smudging out eyeliner and things like that. That's the 219, it's a little pencil brush. For eyebrows, my absolute favourite brush to use with my eyeshadow is the 266. It's also great for eyeliner as well. That's the 266, and it's a little stiff angled eyeliner brush. For your face, there's so many brushes that I like. As for foundation, there's kind of a choice of 4. Your basic foundation brush, if you like these kind, I'd go for the 190. If you like to stipple it on, sorry these are dirty, I'd either go for the 187 or the 188. The difference in size, as you can see. They're both duo fibre stippling brushes. So embarrassed how dirty these are. 109 is great for buffing on cream foundation. This is great with the Studio Tech. And it's also good for contouring. 109. For blusher, 168 without a doubt is probably one of my favourite brushes from MAC. It's great for blusher and for contouring as well. You can use it for powder if you want. But my favourite powder brush is the 129. It's just a fluffy powder brush. And then for contouring, 138. Really just gets under those cheekbones because it's got a tapered top, but this one is quite pricey, so I mean if you're just starting out you might not want to get this. So I hope you enjoyed this MAC starter kit. Just take it with a pinch of salt. Don't go out and say I need everything that she said. But you know, it's just some recommendations of products that MAC sell in case you get a bit sort of overwhelmed when you get to a counter. I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you in my next video, everyone. Bye!